go back home. So they want to help them as much so that they're never just walking out of here and feeling like they're going back onto the street. They've worked with them throughout the process here to help them adjust to this new world order that they're going to be living in after this.
You've found yourself some shelter here. Why are you outside during this entire hurricane?
Well, I chose not to go inside yesterday because the Salvation Army and Russian Winds homeless shelter where they were accepting people were caught killing everybody that was in there.
I'm at the neighborhood Walmart in San Jose, California. This is what it has become. I did not want to believe it, but it's happening. Does this look like your friendly neighborhood Walmart to you?
Hey, America, everybody needs to stand up for their rights and demand. What the fuck are they doing up here?
There's a storm coming and it can't be stopped. FEMA camps are being prepped in every major city. Superstores are being turned into death factories surrounded by razor wire. Mass graves are being set up across the country. These sites will become the final resting place for millions of Americans. So why isn't the news talking about this? What happens when you put FEMA camps and mass graves together? You get genocide. They are preparing a genocide, ladies and gentlemen. The footage doesn't lie. When are people going to wake up? People are seeing these death camps go up across the country. What you're looking at here isn't about Republican versus Democrat. It isn't about black versus white. It's about mass murder. And everybody out there is going to be a future victim. The ruling elite have made the situation perfectly clear. You are going to be eliminated. One way or another, they are coming for you. Today, it's a silent war. They're poisoning the food, the air, the water. But in the days to come, this war is going hot. And when it does, they've got the infrastructure in place for a genocide. Everyone knows the end is near. They can see it for themselves. And this is what's going on in every major city. One way or another, this cult of death is going to make the Georgia Guidestones happen. Now, some people out there are clinging to the dream that somehow they'll be on the winning team. Repeat after me. You are not the 1%. You will not survive what's coming unless you begin waking up everyone around you. Quit letting the television control your mind. These people on television are not going to save you. Not one of them is talking to you about what you're looking at here. Instead, they're trying to divide us by selling us lies while plotting our demise. You've been living a dream, Neo, and that dream is about to become a nightmare. Companies like Google are about to spawn AI, Skynet, Terminators, and the like. It's going to be Judgment Day, and it's going to catch everyone by surprise. The TV is not your friend. They're selling you lies while plotting your demise. If you're listening to this, you are the resistance.
Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing his truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami camp. And the Spirit got on me to make this video because I was looking at the financial website of CNBC, Salakia, and they came out with an article today saying that market bets against retail at highest levels since Lehman Brothers collapse. All right, and what does it have to do with this video is that what this video was stating is that they're turning Walmarts, they're turning shopping centers into internment camps, into FEMA death camps, okay? And it's not a coincidence that now the investors are betting against retail to what? To collapse retail. So retail goes out of business so that they will be set up for your FEMA camps, your internment camps, your detention facilities, your jail centers. All right. I'm going to read this article and then I'm going to go into other articles just to prove this, that this is what the agenda is. They're going to crash the economy, and it looks like retail is the big bubble, which makes a lot of sense because the shopping malls and Walmart will be empty for the resurrection of the internment camps. All right. So this article says investors' fear of retail has turned to despair with bets against the sector reaching the highest since the collapse of Lehman Brothers. Right, Lehman Brothers, if you remember in 2008, it exacerbated AIG, which caused the financial collapse, which the American economy is still feeling to this very day. All right, and Lehman Brothers was I believe it was an investment bank, okay, who did a lot of mortgage on the side, and their mortgage went belly up. And what happened was they had to go bankrupt, which caused a huge economic turmoil, which not only America's feeling, but the rest of the country, the rest of the world is feeling as well. All right. It says short interest in retail sector has reached a post-financial crisis peak of 15.6%. Right. What I mean short is that investors are now shortening the market. All right. They're not investing in long term in retail anymore. They're actually investing short term because they know it's going to collapse. And I'm gonna get to the point, which is right here. Where is it located at? Slovakia. Right, it says traders are looking to cash in on the trend then with big short bets that will pay off if retail keeps underperforming. The great question is whether of all the negativity might start to work in other direction. And it's not, okay? That's why they're betting against it. And I'm trying to believe there was another part. And here's a part right here too. There's a fairly obvious corporate for all the fear that Amazon will continue to grow, ultimately swallow its competitors who can't compete in the online retail space. And that's really what it is. Everything went to online, all right? And the elite know this. And this was all designed for it to happen. So that what? For the mark of the beast. Because if people are shopping online, okay, they no longer need to go into these big super malls, these big shopping centers. All right, they could buy everything online. There'll be no sense for cash because where you're going to get the money from? You're going to get it from your online banking system, all right? PayPal, Bitcoin, all right? Even your current banking system right now, all right? So this is what's happening. And it goes on and says down here, some of the leading retail names in terms of short interest are Under Armour, Kohl's, and Nordstrom. Okay, and these are big companies, and this is what they're shortening. It says Hogan said to keep an eye on companies such as Nike and Walmart and TJ Maxx with concepts that are workable that aren't necessarily Amazonable. Exactly, because they're trying to do online sales, but it's not happening. Amazon is outdoing them. All right, so now let's go to another current event, Slovakia. This is from USA Today. It says, list of the 154 U.S. stores Walmart is closing. Right. And didn't this video say that this was a closed Walmart, okay, friendly neighborhood Walmart facility? So, and this makes sense. This is USA Today. A list of 154 U.S. stores Walmart is closing. And they give you a list of all the locations, all right, that the Walmart has closed in 2016. So these facilities are closed. That means nobody's inhabiting them, or Slovakia, there is no business being conducted. So what is the stage for? A Fema camp. All right. You have the big Walmart, San Jose, California. All right. Another Walmart, Supercenter, Slovakia. These are the bigger ones. All right. So this is what you're having here. All right. These are all the Walmarts that got closed down in 2016. For what? Fema camps, all right? Walmart to close 269 stores as it retools fleet. Right, this is in 2016. So this is all a precursor, what? For the inevitable, which is the bubble that bursts in retail, all right? And when they close down, then they'll start up the Fema camps, okay? And that's where a lot of millions of you American peons will be going to, and that will be your judgment. Whether there be a guillotine there will be a shooting squad, whether there be all types of torturous items within these Fema camps. Because who knows? You know, we only go with the scriptures, man. But you know, Esau got an imagination of he's the harbinger of death, the so-called white man. So he's got shit lined up to put a lot of people to death in these last days. All right. This is another article from CNN Money. Malls are doomed. 25% will be gone in 5 years. Okay, boom. There you have it, man. These are your large malls that will be turned into a what? A FEMA camp, a detention facility, an internment camp, a prison site. Okay. All right, this is all done by design. This is not a coincidence, all right? They're not betting against the retail market for kicks and giggles, all right? There's a bigger scheme besides making money, all right? Because there will be a lot of people out of work, all right? There will be a lot of people, what's it called? That their cities will be affected by the malls not running, all right? There'll be all types of calamities, all right? Walmart, if more Walmarts close down, okay, they provide food to a lot of people, okay, so there'll be no food, all right. This is a bigger than just buying clothes, all right. Let me now get to a quick scripture. This is Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them, okay. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. That's right, woe means death and destruction. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, right, so-called white man, okay, the Illuminati, the elite, okay, the secret societies, okay, they know their time is short, and so they got to get rid of a lot of people, okay, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time, right, man, all right, and we living in the last days, all right, so now let's get to an article right here, just to reiterate, regurgitate, repeat. Commercial camouflage, converting shopping malls into FEMA camps with guard towers right in front of our faces. Obama authorizes slave labor on American soil. All right, this paragraph says it all. With retail malls across America going out of business, while chain stores with a small presence are closing stores by the thousands, due in large part to the wretched economy. Right, we just hit 20 trillion. Okay, in the debt, America has took on 20 trillion. All right, in debt. You can look that up. That was all over the news this week. All right, 20 trillion this country is in debt to. All right, so the economy's tarnished. All right, one mall developer, Kimco Realty, announced a plan back in 2010 that will provide a long-term fix for their woes, a long-term partnership with the Department of Homeland Security to lease at least one of their properties to provide office space for U.S. Customs and Border agents. Kimco's partner in that deal with the DHS just happened to be Rockefeller Group Development Company, right? And notice it says U.S. Customs and Border Agents, right? Because all you Northern Kingdom that are trying to run into America, man, you're going to be snatched up and thrown into a FEMA camp, all right? They're not playing games anymore, man. They know the economy is going to collapse. The country has taken on too much debt, all right? It's the only thing it knows how to make money in is wars and death, man. That's it. That's all America knows how to do, is make money off of wars and death. All right? That's why retail is going to implode. Now, this is from the Huffington Post for all you liberal left fuckboys, okay? That's another thing, is a lot of you so-called blacks, Hispanic, Native Americans, you lean towards left Democrat, you lean to left-leaning news agency. Well, guess what? This is from the Huffington Post, all right? Okay, how about them apples? You fucking maggots, all right, that don't want to believe in this, that think this is a game. Martial law by executive order. That's the title right there, all right? I'm going to get to the point. At one level, the prospect of war with Iran is probably an immediate justification. Right, that's why you have Donald Trump right now, okay, antagonizing Iran. Okay, that's why you have them fake gutter rat Jews constantly telling the America and the United Nations, Iran is close to our borders. That's why you have Russia, okay, protecting Hezbollah and Iran near the Israeli borders. This is all proof. Go Google it, okay? But the comprehensiveness of the executive order, like that of the 2012 NDAA, speaks to something much deeper, more sinister. Okay, I would suggest that this order, like the NDA, has been in works for some time and is simply the next step in the logic of the global war on terror. That's another indicator, okay, for these FEMA camps. Not only is the economy going to implode, okay, you got war with Iran. A lot of people now won't even want to go to war. So guess what? You're already considered a treasonous. So they'll put you in a FEMA camp, okay? There's so many ways for this devil, the so-called white man, to throw your ass in a FEMA camp, okay? War on terror. Oh, you don't believe in the war on terror? You must be a terrorist. Get your ass in a FEMA camp, okay? Oh, you don't have a job? Oh, you're homeless? Okay, get your ass in a FEMA camp, all right? Our political elites have come to consider democracy an impediment to effective governance, and they are slowly and painstakingly creating all the democratic legalities necessary to abridge our democratic rights with impunity, all to ensure our security. Of such measures to do republics fall, and by such measures tyrants emerge. Bam. Well, who's a tyrant that's emerged today? Donald Trump. Okay, and he's itching to put in martial law. All right, so you got a tyrant in the White House. You got all the laws set. All right, and what's he talking about here? Not only the NDAA, okay, but he also was talking about the National Defense Resource Preparedness Executive, which right here I have, Executive Order, National Defense Resource Preparedness, which was, okay, passed by you fucking people that believe that Obama was a good guy, by Obama himself, all right? So go look this up, and this will all be documented in the description box, all right? I'm amped for this, man. This is the times that we're living in, man. And if you are an Israelite, man, in Great Millstone, man, you got to be on your watch, man. We are everything, like the Apostle Har said, this is the year of triple D's, all right? Diligence, death, and destruction. Or death and destruction and keeping diligence, man, because we here. Let's get to another scripture. Psalms 23 verse 4. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. Right, and this is the elect, okay, mainly, okay. Lord willing, we had a great millstone. Me, personally, I'm part of the elect, but this is the type of scriptures I'll be running through my mind because I know I'm in the valley of the shadow of death, and I will fear no evil, okay? Why? Continuing on, for thou art with me, thy rod, thy staff, they cut me. Who's with us? Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, okay? Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, all right? Okay, Yahweh Shai, okay? Our big brother's with us, okay? Verse 5, thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Okay, who's our enemies, man? Okay, starting with the elite, and then you monkeys, you heathens, and you 2/3, all right? Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness, verse 6, surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. Right, because the Lord's going to have goodness and mercy on his elect men, okay? And who's got the truth? That's here at Great Millstone, man. All right, starting with the apostles all the way down to the foot soldiers who are speaking the truth and sincere and not being, okay, backbiters and sellouts or using the name Great Millstone to achieve another agenda, okay? Just speaking the truth, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. All right. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Right. And that's what and what's the house of the Lord? Okay. Forever is when that kingdom of heaven comes. Okay. Because that's where we're going to be dwelling forever. And that's what we're looking forward to. All right. You need to, if you're listening to this, all right, and you're on the fence, you need to take your feelings. You need to take the thought of you being put to death. Okay. And get rid of that, man. Put it in your mind that, hey, I have a potential chance of be put to death, but guess what? The Lord, I'm going into the kingdom of heaven, all right? And that's if the Lord wants to, because even the scriptures say that right here, I got it right here. Slakia, this is 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 9. The Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptations, right, man? Okay, so, and what's the start of that temptation? RFID chip, all right? Because that's going to be one of the big temptations in them FEMA camps. Oh, you're not going to take the RFID chip? Well, we're going to put you to death, all right? Oh, you don't want to go into a FEMA camp? All right, there's going to be there's going to be a bullet to your head, all right? But the Lord says he knows how to deliver his godly out of the temptations. So you put your faith in the Lord, and he's going to deliver you out of it, all right? And to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished. And that's what's going to happen with these FEMA camps, all right? This is not a joke. They're not closing all these Walmarts down, okay? All these shopping malls are not being closed down, okay, to be just empty vessels. They're going to be used for internment camps, all right? Salakia. This is Satan just keep pushing my stuff up, all right? They're going to be used for martial law, all right? They're going to be start off of internment camps, okay? And I was ex-military, and I when I was in Iraq, all right, I was a correctional officer running an internment camp, okay? So I could tell you personally from my own experience, okay, this is the real deal right here, okay? Barbed wires, fencing, okay? That's what we did. We had to build our internment camps in Iraq, okay? For the Ishmael's dumbasses, all right? So, Lord willing, this was edifying. Once again, okay? Let me get back to the main point, the reason why I started this video. The markets are betting against retail since the time of Lehman Brothers, all right? So this is an indicator, man, that something big's about to happen. So Lord willing, this was edifying. Lord willing, you're enduring this truth, okay? And pay attention, be vigilant, okay? Because we're at the end of this. And I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who've been teaching his word, okay, enduring over 30 years, okay, the water, all right? And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth in sincerity, okay, throughout the four corners of earth and making their body a living sacrifice, all right, to bring out this truth, all right, because this is all we have. This is our salvation. This is our hedge, okay, this is our, our safety net is this word, all right, and shalom to the sisters that are watching, the few that are watching, and keeping the law, statutes, commandments to the best ability, okay, Lord willing, you be part of the 1/3, all right. And you already know our slogan, 1, 2, 3, death to America. Shalom.